Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about being desperate, how to know if you're being desperate, and the false, meaning of being desperate that people are talking about online. And, I just wanted to talk about this because there's been quite a few things that I've been seeing where there are women who are happy about a new job, a new relationship, a new marriage, and all of a sudden, if they celebrate or talk about that milestone, they're desperate or they are worshiping it, especially when it comes to relationships and things to do with men. And I'm seeing this done a lot to Black women from other Black women, actually. There's a lot of Black women that, don't believe in marriage, don't want to have children, which is their choice. That's perfectly fine. But for the Black women who do believe in these things or want to be married and have children someday, they are receiving a lot of flack, a lot of disapproval, and just a lot of overall crap from the Black women who do not believe in these things in particular. So it's not desperate to want a relationship. It's not desperate to show interest in a person or situation in general that is being receptive to you first, right? So I'm just seeing people calling other people pick-me's, desperate, male worshippers, just because they are happy about their new relationship, just because they got married after, dating for a long time, just because they now have a child after, taking their time and building themselves up to finally be in a season where they can have a baby, right? And this is what I don't understand. It's almost like Black women want to see other Black women miserable. It's almost like they want to see other Black women unhappy. Me personally, I'm never going to tell a Black woman she's desperate or she's being a pick-me because she's happy about her new relationship and wants to celebrate that and share it with me, and she's proud of it. Now, it only becomes a problem when this Black woman is talking about her new relationship and then making it seem like she's better than me just because she's in a relationship or just because she is with a different type of man that she never thought she would get with. Right? That's the only time it becomes a problem. But it's not a problem for a woman to share something that happened to her for the first time and she's just excited about it. She just maybe wants some feedback on it even. And she just in general wants to express herself. There's just a lot of Black women that I'm seeing who aren't receptive to Black women expressing their happiness through sharing it with other people. They want to shoot you down real quick and want to tell you what you got isn't all that, or they want to tell you you're a worshiper of this, whatever it is. You are desperate, and being desperate is not going after what's already coming for you that you actually want, that you actually enjoy, that's not harming your life. The kind of, I guess I would say, stereotype or perspective that Black women are, strong and independent on our own. This is also what it can look like. Black women bashing other Black women for doing things that require some level of vulnerability. When Black women do that, you're also exercising that ideology that Black women are independent and strong and we shouldn't show emotion, we shouldn't be vulnerable, we shouldn't be excited about new things, we should not enjoy the little things in life because we're stronger than that, right? We're bigger than that, and we shouldn't be excited about those things. But I'm telling you ladies now, if you want to level up, you better start and getting used to being vulnerable. Of course, use your judgment and your discernment to know who and who not to be vulnerable with. But to try to avoid being vulnerable altogether because you're scared you're going to look desperate or be called a pick-me, you're only shooting your own self in the foot. You need to get real with yourself and stay true to yourself and your desires and stop letting the haters dictate your life. What I'm noticing from these black women that say these things is that they really, really desire control. And so they will tell you things that make you feel bad, or tell you things to confuse you, so that they feel like they have a control over your life. And what you need to say is, I don't care what you call me. I don't care if you think I'm a pick me or if I'm desperate. I enjoy this in my life. I enjoy this new job. I enjoy this new career. I enjoy this new amazing man that I met that I didn't think I'd ever meet. And I'm having a good time with him. And it's okay if I want to say that and show that and share that with the world. You can't stop me. And what you think of me just doesn't matter. Right? And, you don't want... what we don't want is black women to look like a bunch of haters when someone announces their new marriage, their new job, or just a first date that went really, really well. You don't want to be a hater, right? So if you don't want to be a hater, stop telling black women specifically that those new things that they're doing are basic, regular, and if you share it, you're desperate. That is so low vibrational. Nobody wants to be around a person like that. And black women have, a lot of things are being said about black women that are really negative from people that have experienced being around a black woman from just different people. And I don't ever really want to put all those negative things over the collective of black women, but I'm still not going to be blind to when those negative things do happen. And they've been happening, strangely enough, a lot lately. And I'm really confused as to why black women can't celebrate their wins in love, pure relationship, professional, finances, whatever. I'm not understanding why black women specifically can't just celebrate that and sit in that and enjoy it. And why is there always some kind of rule book or guideline a black woman must follow to be considered, a part of a crew, to be considered approved in a sense? Let her celebrate her new relationship, her new lifestyle, the way she wants to do it. Why can't you just be supportive? Why do you always have to be quick to call somebody desperate for this, or a pick me for this, or a worshiper of this? Why? Why can't you just say, congratulations, sis, on your new relationship? Congratulations on that amazing first date that you just had. I really hope that you guys develop a great connection moving forward. Congratulations on your new job, on graduating college. Like, what is wrong with saying that? Why does everything have to be labeled pick me, mammy, worshiper, desperate, for doing things that, to be honest, are very normal? Getting in a new relationship and getting married, despite all the controversy and talks and discussions people are having about it right now, are extremely normal things that happen in a person's life and have been happening to people for hundreds and hundreds of years. And it's really strange how in 2022, about to be 2023 as I make this video, that black women now are being called male worshippers and desperate for talking about how happy they are about their new marriage or their new relationship or an amazing first date. That's what I don't understand. So I think as black women, what we need to do is to stop policing each other so much and then using that word desperate and handing it out like it's just dollar bills or something. Like, stop saying that word to black women who are just happy that something is happening to them that they really wanted for a really long time. Who are you to judge, and who are you to label? You don't have any authority over people that you don't know. You don't have any authority over situations that aren't even going to affect you in the end. You really just have a control issue, and you want to speak these things over people's lives, hoping that they'll listen to you and follow your random advice, despite your life not reflecting the best results. Because let's be real, the internet is a swamp of people who have the most to say but no real results. The people talking about dating, but they have no rings, right? And I'm specifically talking about people that want to criticize the way people date and how they date and the outcome of relationships, and just flat out judge, but judge and criticize people that are succeeding in relationships, okay? It's really wrong. It's not right, and no one is desperate for doing something that they've always wanted to do. No one is a worshiper of that thing. They're just excited and in a season where that specific thing that's going on to them is new, fresh, and important. But after a while, things will go back to normal. The honeymoon phases of your new job, of your new relationship, of your new marriage, they'll come to an end. However, you will still always, be able to savor the goodness of that specific situation that you're in so that it can last for you long term and be healthy long term. So I just wanted to come on and make this video. Stop calling Black women desperate just because they're excited about something new. Stop calling Black women pick-me's. A pick-me, just to go over the definition really quick, a pick-me is a woman who is willing to degrade or stomp on other women for the approval and or validation of men or just another group of people in front of them. A pick-me is not a woman who's proud to be in a relationship. A pick-me is not a woman who is happy about her marriage. And a desperate woman is not a woman who is, catering to the man that she wants to be with, who is clearly showing he wants to be with her as well. Those aren't pick-me behavior, and that's not desperate. And just because you have a man in your life doesn't mean you're automatically signing up to give yourself away and your identity. If you get it to that point, that's another conversation. But usually confident women and women who, have their head on straight are not going to lose themselves because they have a partner. Keep in mind, people have been partnering since the beginning of time. Is every single relationship and marriage perfect? No. Is every single job or business plan perfect, or your friendships perfect? No. There's going to be nuances in life no matter what you choose to do. But to call people desperate because they're happy that they're in a good season with something is very wrong. It's wrong, and it's inaccurate, and you really look like a hater. You look like a control freak who gets off on telling people about their life. So have fun with that type of energy. Have fun trying to attract positivity into your life with that type of energy. I'm not trying to speak this over anyone, but I haven't seen anyone with miserable attitudes and control freak issues be extremely successful in certain areas of life. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm waiting for the day that I can see that. But let's just continue to support other women, especially Black women, when they win in something, whether you think it's a big deal for you or not. In that moment, it's not about you. It's about this woman being happy and celebrating something, and it's okay to just sit in celebration with her and support her. I promise you, you're not going to ruin anything if you just give her support. Okay? So give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you ladies think. And I will talk to you ladies in the next one.